Hello again everyone and welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a hopefully simple job of cleaning out all the dust from the fans and hard drive bay and the vents of my daughter's PlayStation 4. Just a normal PlayStation 4, not Pro, ahead of Fortnite. Is it Season 2, Chapter 6? I don't know, because her PlayStation sounds like an aeroplane every time she turns it on. So as you can see, there's loads of dust in these vents. I'm going to try and crack it open and see what we can get rid of. All I'm going to be using is a couple of screwdrivers and a hoover, so it should be easy enough for anyone to do this job whose PlayStations sound like they're going to take off at any second. So to get in, you will need to go through your warranty stickers. This PlayStation is ancient, it's not under warranty anymore, but if you've only just bought a new PlayStation 4, it's probably not the best idea to be breaking your warranty seals. I don't care about them. I think they are security bits as well, so you'll need the star-ended security bits to be able to get into these stickers. So first of all, let's get the stickers off if we can. At least broken, so we can see what's underneath them. She's desperate for a PS5, but as you know, it's impossible to get hold of one of them at the minute. So let's just crack into here. Yep, I've got the right size screwdriver, which is a miracle first time. Probably a T8 or a T10, I would imagine, for these. As far as I'm aware, this just pops off. The top, where the hard drive bay is, just slides across sideways and out. And as you can see on the top of there, on the hard drive bay is extremely dusty, so we'll be getting rid of that. And I think this PlayStation, this version just has 2 screws. I can't see any more. Some of them have 2 more at the sides. I think this should just pop off the top. Or does it slide sideways? I don't actually know. Actually, I think the top half of this version of the PlayStation is held on by another screw there inside the hard drive bay. And if anyone is interested in what version of PlayStation it is, hopefully you'll be able to see that if it focuses. And so there's a couple more screws on the top of here by the looks of things, same type. So just whip them off. Will this now come off? Does it slide? Does it pull? There we go. You do pull it from the front to the back after you've removed the screws, and as you can see, the crazy amount of dust in there already. So I'm going to hoover off this top bit just to get rid of all the dust out of the top, and then we're going to flip it over and remove the bottom to get to the fan. So I'll probably fast forward through the hoovering because you don't want to hear a load of racket about. Oh yeah, so that's the top hoovered out. You can see it's a lot cleaner now just from that quick hoover. Still is residual dust there, but no massive clumps. I've been round the edges to get to the fans. Now I'm going to try and take the bottom off. Which I believe just unclips. But I may be mistaken. So yeah, these ones, I've only got 2 screws as I've mentioned. I think it's a revision and they've got tabs here which are hard to get out. So you need to get a screwdriver or something up there and pry the tabs off. I've just had to look that up because the others just have a screw there and a screw there and it just lifts off easily. This one's got tabs instead of screws, moulded. So you need to pull and get your screwdriver in there and it should click out. There you go, yeah. So I've got a small screwdriver. You've got to get it right in that corner where the plastic meets. Give it a good snap and it'll snap out the clip. I think the screw idea is better, but I guess on these revisions of the PlayStation, they're saving money by not using less screws. But then once you've got the tabs off, it comes off easily, and there's the inside. So you can see massive clumps of dust, dusty fan. And next we'll be removing the power supply. I might just move the tripod so you're more over the top of it. So now we're more over the top of it. We're going to be moving the power supply so you can get more into the heatsink and the fan. So for this, it looks like we've got some couple of Phillips screws there and there, and probably some more Torx screws, 1, 2, 3 maybe. So we'll start with them as we've got the screwdriver out. As I say, I'm winging this. I've had to look up how to click open that back case, but that's it. And these 2 Phillips screws. You need a smaller screwdriver, I think. Maybe not. Probably do, but this one is doing the trick. Does that metal come out? Yep, so that metal shielding comes out. You can see there some long screws that go in there that go right through the case. Hopefully my head wasn't in the way. I apologise if it was. So will this now lift out the power supply? Seems like it should. Oh, it doesn't, doesn't it? Hold the top side, sure. So it's just hooked in down this corner by the case, the frame. So you can unplug the power supply if you want. Just be careful not to ruin the actual cable. I'm going to clean the power supply out and all the heat sinks and the fan. So supply connector if I can. There we go. Don't pull on the wires too much, or you pull the wires out of the plug and you'll have yourself a right problem on your hands. Let's have a look inside there. So you see a fair bit of dust. It's not too bad because I have hoovered the vents in the past. I've just never opened it up before. So we'll give that a quick hoovering out. And then let's have a look at the heat sink. Can you see through it? How bad does that look? I'm sure you've all seen worse. But it's pretty dusty up there in the fan. So we'll see what we can get out anyway. So back to the hoover for a second. Sorry for the racket. Just try blowing into it. Try and keep it on the camera if I can. Oh my god, do you see all that? Disgusting. I hope that's going on camera. I don't know if that all came on the camera, but I mean, look at the state at the top of this case. And there's dust all over my table as well now. So hopefully that's blown a lot of it out. Give it a couple more. There's dust everywhere out of this thing. If I keep blowing, it keeps coming. I'm going to choke myself to death. Not good if you're asthmatic. I'm just going to hoover up the mess I've made. So now I'm going to try and find something to get into the fan. Cotton board or maybe some kind of like brush or something. I'm going to go have a look to see what I can get in there. Right, got my centre cotton swab. Luckily we've got some of these flat-ended ones, which makes it even better, but any's as good as any. I'm going to actually dip it in a tiny bit of IPA, isopropyl alcohol, just to help clean it a little bit better, but you don't have to do that. I'm just going to go in between each of the fans, like so. If the blades even, not the fans. Look at the state of that. If I can get it on shot. Disgusting, really. You see, that already looks way better. Give it a good blowout again. And as I've got these flat swabs, I'm actually going to shove it up in there in the heat sink blades. See if I can get anything out. Might be still a bit narrow. Yeah, they're a bit narrow, it won't go in to the blades, but give it another blow. See, still big bits coming out. Obviously compressed air is probably a good idea. But as you can see from doing that, it shoved that big piece of there straight through into the fan, look. Try and scoop that out. Huge bit of dust, look at that. Look at that, clogging the fan up. Huge bit. So when you're in here, just take a bit of time, really give it a proper scene to. Excuse the pun, but you've got it open, you may as well make sure it's cleaned properly. Right, that's all I'm going to do for that. I'm going to give it one quick hoover, then I'm going to put it back together. And there we go, that's it, fully cleaned on the inside. I might do a video another time of actually fully dismantling it and doing the thermal paste as well, but for this video I'm not going to go that far. I need this back up and running by the time my daughter gets back from school, or she'll kill me for not having the PlayStation ready for the new Fortnite season. So I'm going to wrap this video up here. What I'll do is I'll, from now, just hit the fast forward while I put it back together. Just the reverse of taking it apart. So if you like the video, hit the like, favourite and subscribe, and come back for whatever I decide to fix, review or do next. Peace.